What's up, gamers? We're back with more Final Fantasy VII Remake. In the last part, we finished the main story of the game, and now I'm very excited to get into what's going to be 100% new content and new lore. Been low-key looking forward to this from the beginning. We're going to be playing INTERmission, which is the expansion pack DLC game 1.5 of the three-part series, whatever you want to call it. It is Yuffie's standalone adventure in Midgar. And I don't want to waste too much time on a title screen. I have no idea what to expect from this. I don't know if it's like a full-length game. In fear of getting spoiled to what this is, because this is as blind as I've been since the beginning of this playthrough. I've looked up nothing about this, so as far as I know, it could be full game length. It could be just like the length of like a long mission from the original game. My suspicion is it's going to be closer to the latter than the former. But I really don't know. I really don't know what to expect. I assume it all takes place in Midgar. I assume it's all going to be places we've already visited in Midgar, but I don't know. They may give us some new places, new environments. I really just don't know. So instead of stalling and hypothesizing, let's go ahead and click on New Game and see what happens. Default, yes. Yeah, we'll stick on normal, like we did for the original playthrough. I don't know what New Game Head Start's going to mean in this context. I guess I should just read. Begin the game with the default settings for both character levels and item inventory. That seems smart. Begin the game with high-leveled characters and a hefty amount of gil, armor, materia, etc. Note that new weapons must be acquired through gameplay. I'll click on New Game. That's fine. Just humming her own theme song.
Your girl finally made it to Midgar.
Wonder who she's talking about. Yep, that's definitely Yuffie. They call it the slums for a reason,
Yuffie. My name is Yuffie, Materia Hunter and Elite Special Forces Operative for the new Wutai government. I have orders to infiltrate Shinra headquarters and steal their ultimate materia. To prove to our common enemy that Wutai is not to be trifled with. Members of Avalanche! With your full support, we got this! So, members of Avalanche, where are you? Come get me already!
This is a very interesting direction they're taking our character. Okay. I like it.
If I was a man in a Moogle hat. Huh? Wait, does this mean what I think it does? Interesting. So, I gotta come to you, do I? You got some nerve.
Man in a Moogle hat, huh? Is that why she's wearing the Moogle hat? To signal that she's the operative from Wutai? Very interesting. So she came here, and in this version of the game, it would seem she's not just some bratty coming-of-age teenager that is disgusted with what's become of her hometown of Wutai. But in this version of the game, she is actually working on behalf of the Wutai government as a special forces operative, at least if we're to believe what she just said. And she's been sent on a mission to Midgard to get the... did she say huge materia? I may have to rewatch that. Because that's some big, like, you know, second part of the game, or like stuff I imagine we'll be getting into in Rebirth, with the huge materia that we have to gather. There was sort of this thing going on with Scarlet, and she was working on materia experiments in that one cutscene, which had no relevance to the main story of the game, so that might have relevance to this. I love this, the character design with the like raggedy cloak and the Moogle hat. Very cool. Let's take a look and see what we're working with here. She started off with some materia. We've got steel, of course. Deadly dodge, good. A healing materia. Assess, thank goodness. And parry, which I may try to actually learn how to do this now that I'm doing a Yuffie playthrough. It seems she has quite a lot of materia. When I first opened this menu, I thought, oh, I did keep all my materia and items from the main game. But that's not true. That's not true at all. This is just... they just gave her a bunch of stuff. But now that I'm seeing this... I don't know, we'll keep on Deadly Dodge. I guess I can keep all this on for now. I'm also going to put on Steadfast Block, but like... I feel like the chances are very low I'm going to actually use parry. Let me remind myself how this works. Hold RB and press B to activate. Deals a small amount of damage. Guards against enemy attacks and allows you to quickly unleash your next move. I guess that is more important for Yuffie because she doesn't have the benefit of Punisher mode like Cloud does. She's got her 4-point Shuriken. Thievery. Allows you to use Mug. Increases amount of AP earned from enemies. I feel like right now we'll take Thievery because that's unique to her, and I have no idea what the difference between Mug and Steel would be in this game, but it can't hurt to find out. And we'll throw an attack power +3. I assume that we're going to run into Chadley on this character in order to gain the ability to respec our weapon builds, so hopefully I'm not like permanently stuck with those choices if Mug ends up being, because there's a non-zero chance that Mug's just going to allow me to steal Gil. And one more... Right, yeah, I knew that. One more thing I want to do is just check out the map. We're on underdeveloped land. Abandoned warehouse, Sector 7 slums. Beginner's hall. Avalanche's base. But anyway, yeah. So allegedly, she's supposed to rendezvous with an Avalanche contact here, and work in tandem with them to carry out a mission against Shinra, which is such a freaking cool plot line. I'm hooked. I'm in. I'm 100% in. If that's what's going to happen. Especially because, like, something that... I didn't really mention this in my end-of-game commentary, but I was a little bit disappointed in the original game with... like, it seemed at various points in the game like they were going to finally expand upon Avalanche, and, like, we were going to get to see, like, other Avalanche cells, and we did get to see other Avalanche cells in action at different points, and so I figured, like, and especially at the end where they, like, joined in the attack on Shinra headquarters with us all, I thought it was, like, very likely we were going to get some very cool, like, expansion of the Avalanche lore outside of Barrett's little cell, and we did not. They kept hinting at it, and it never manifested. I don't know if it was, like, cut content, or like they just were trying to lay the groundwork for something they wanted to do with Avalanche in Rebirth, or if they were just laying the groundwork for something they want to do with Avalanche in Intermission here. It definitely seems like we're going to get more of that in this, so I'm very excited for that, as I was excited for it in the original game before they just didn't deliver. Oh, sorry, I did forget to do the one thing I want to do from here, which is to read this. Follow the Moogle posters to meet up with Avalanche. Okay, bet. We can do that. Oh, let me get a little... That's a little weird. She got nothing but roundhouse kicks. I'm just saying that's a little weird because obviously her main weapon is the shuriken, so it's weird that her main attack seems to just be a kung fu style like Tifa. Yuffie can fight effectively both up close and from range. Press X to strike a foe with her throwing star. Hold X to continue attacking while putting distance between her and the enemy. Guarding just before an enemy lands a hit will greatly reduce the damage Yuffie takes. Okay.
Guess you're never far from a rat in Midgar. Let's see what you got. Ta! Hit! Gotcha! Ha!
Sorry, I'm trying to learn this new combat method. It's a little awkward.
Ta! Ha! Ha! Take that! Hit! Ah! Ugh! Ha! Got you now!
I have no idea what I just did to cause whatever exploded. By the way, gamers, that was not... Oh, I just realized I haven't assessed... Oh god. Okay. I didn't mean to launch into a tutorial here, I was just trying to do assess. The ability Elemental Ninjutsu changes the elemental affinity of Yuffie's X attack while her weapon is away. Though it deals non-elemental damage at first, pressing blank or pressing the D-pad right and left while the ability is selected will alter the affinity of the attack. Oh, I think that's maybe the thing I accidentally did during the fight there. It looks similar. Use elemental ninjutsu to exploit your enemy's weaknesses and pound them into submission. Yeah, okay. Oh, I see. So from here I could switch it to something. But I actually came in this menu to do this, so... it's, you know, it's basically blanked out all my menus, so even if these are things we've assessed in the original game, I think this is actually a unique variant, but we'll be assessing everything again, gamers. Large rats that run rampant throughout the Undercity. Their poisonous bodies have allowed them to thwart potential predators and proliferate with ease. Let's see. Weak to ice. So let's try to, like, I do want to learn this, so if I do ice
you need to chill. You're going down. And our heroine triumphs again.
I'm sort of getting it. I kind of like her style. I do like that she has a, like, make space move, because none of the characters near the main game do. So there's another Moogle poster, so we're obviously on the right track. I understand that they need to give me a tutorial again. It's just like in my head, I'm planning like 10 moves ahead, and this throws a wrench in the works every time a menu comes up. By pressing Y, Yuffie can hurl her weapon at a target. Press X while it is away from her to perform long-range ninjutsu attacks. Interesting. Okay.
Make way for the amazing Yuffie.
So, like,
got you now. How you like this? Gotcha. You're going down.
Oh, I see.
Get lost.
So she throws out her shuriken, and then you can just, like...
Moogle continues.
Oh, I forgot to assess those, too. Darn. Those were just gorgers, though, right? Oops. But, yeah, she just, you throw the shuriken, and then you can continue to use X to have it, like, fly around magically and attack the enemies. That's kind of cool. And then you can hit Y again to retrieve it. I'm just, like, holding out hope that if I walk back here and then walk back in there, it'll respawn those two enemies. Because I do feel bad about not assessing them. Darn. That's okay. Gamus. I don't mean to be annoyed by these pop-ups, like I know they're important. It's teaching me about Yuffie's unique mechanics. By the way, gamers, do you call her Yuffie? Yuffie? I've always called her Yuffie. And that sounds right to me, so I'm gonna continue to call her Yuffie, but I think she even said her name at the beginning in the cutscene. I should pay more attention. At some point, someone will say Yuffie, and we'll be like, ah, I am pronouncing it correct. Kind of like Chocobo. By pressing Y, Yuffie is capable of destroying Shinra boxes from a distance. Try destroying multiple boxes at once by giving Yuffie the perfect vantage point. Aha. What if I don't care about destroying multiple boxes at once and I just... Oh, it won't even let me aim at the ones over further.
Gotcha.
Cool. Cool.
Got no time for small fry.
Lordy.
You're going down! Get lost! Ha! Got you now! I'm unstoppable!
Weakness wind, weakness ice. These are the Toxirats again, unfortunately. I don't have another chance for that Gorger scan. We'll try to get it. Wind attacks, huh? I also noticed Yuffie's taking some damage, so let's back up a little bit. Let's pop a quick cure on myself.
Thought you had me.
Oh, there's another Moogle poster.
You're going down! You're gonna pay!
This also throws ATB from a distance, which is fun. I really liked that about Barrett's moveset. Oh, I'm poisoned now, which is not good.
Ta-da!
Pop an antidote, because that'll just kill me faster than I can do damage here. Let's check out our other abilities. We've got Art of War. And all subsequent attacks deal more increased damage. That's cool. Gust of Wind that damages nearby enemies as it launches them toward you. Oh, Mug. Steal from a foe while oh, right, duh. Well, that's what it does in the original game. I don't know why I was, like, being weird about it. Let's do Windstorm.
Someone need a rest? Sucker!
I know that was just going to wreck
can't fault
everything,
him
but
for
I'm not
trying.
mad about it. I just figured I might do high damage against that Drake because it sounded like a wind attack at least. Okay. Going in here now. Oh, the lighting's supposed to be like that. I thought I was seeing a graphical bug, but it's actually a like broken light bulb in universe. So. Oh.
Huh?
This is an interesting tie-in. Number 11, huh?
No palm.
Yeah, you couldn't tell that without looking him in the face, because...
Huh? You okay? Anybody home?
Oh, I see another Moogle poster up top. He's saying reunion. Rrr.
Oh, well, guess I'm not going anywhere until I get that elevator moving.
Yuffie's weapon can be used to strike more than just crates. Try tossing it at hard-to-reach objects, such as distant switches. Okay.
Gotcha! I never cease to amaze myself.
Sorry, gamers. Just trying to be thorough. You know how it is. You know how I play. We're going to be taking our sweet time. Enjoying the Yuffie ride. Also, I really do like the outfit she's wearing right now. as a, like,
Think
disguise.
you can take me?
But I do wonder if, like, I don't know, I guess we'll find out. Right now I'm assuming that's not, like, her just, like, outfit for the entire game, but it might be. She's certainly not traditionally wearing this, like, weird Moogle stuff and, like, trench coaty, like, rags or whatever she's wearing to disguise herself. Right now, large insects found throughout the slums. They always move in swarms, scavenging for food scraps and preying on whatever crosses their path, whether it be a small animal or a human.
Gotcha! You're going. And our heroine triumphs again.
Cool, that was an easy enough fight. I was about to whip out one of her other abilities to see what they do, but... Ooh. See the glow of a materia over there. I mean, I see the way forward. The way to exit. Ah, okay. Yep. I was really hoping it would give me like a press Y to retrieve that materia. It is trying to hint to me at something though here. Another elevator I can send down. We're definitely not going forward till we get that materia, so let's Hey, we're on the other side of the light bulb. It must be malfunctioning to sort of draw you to that treasure chest there. But there's something else drawing me in this direction. Even her button presses have the attitude. The character like animations for her so far, 10 out of 10. Like you can feel her her attitude dripping with every movement that the character model takes. It's very good. It's very well done so far.
Gotcha.
HP up. Yeah, we'll equip that. I'm sorry, at this point, seeing all that she's capable of, I think we're getting rid of parry. Let's give her HP up instead of parry. I think I'll be using her more as a distance fighter than close range. A personal preference thing. That's fun that you can take the fireman's pole back down. Wait. What are you trying to tell me, game? Oh, right. Yeah, I know. We've already covered those bases. Thank you, game, though.
Yeesh, this town's a total dump. I thought Midgar was supposed to be the marvel of the modern world. Talk about false advertising. City of Mako? City of garbage, more like.
You are in the slums, dear. They didn't give you an intel briefing on the slums versus the upper plate? You're supposedly a secret agent girl. She got the gauntlet on. Very cool. She has this leg thing that's like... I guess it's like a holster for her throwing knives, or maybe that's where she keeps her shurikens. Now it seems like she was sent here and she was just supposed to rendezvous with a contact wearing a Moogle hat, but she sounds like she was immediately unsure that she remembered the rendezvous directions correctly because she saw the one Moogle poster and was like, oh, that's what they meant. I'm supposed to follow the posters. And I'm like, that's like kind of a big difference. So I can go up there. Looks like that's probably the only way I can go. Just some more crates over there. Yeah, I'll go up. The music that's playing right now, I'm realizing now, it's kind of a reimagining of Yuffie's theme. I guess it is. It ultimately is. They definitely spiced it up a little bit more from the... No, yeah, it's definitely... I just took a second to really listen. It is very much Yuffie's theme. Yuffie's theme is just like 5 notes repeated in the original game without any embellishment, so I'm glad they gave it a little more character in this version of the game. Alright, I can go up there.
Huh? I gotta do something. Oh, you'll do the trick. Come on down. Gotcha!
No, I see that it's... Okay, fine, I have to go up first. I'm not sure if there's a fail state for this mission. It's wanting me to rescue the reunion guy, I guess.
Sweet! Now to save the day.
Alright, gamers, let's save the day.
Have no fear! Yuffie's here! Got you now! Nuh-uh!
Ooh, I could steal a mega potion off these jabronis if I want to. Wayward Wolf B. A creature that once stalked the plains outside Midgar, but has since ventured into the city in search of prey. It has proliferated within the metropolis's walls, and has become extremely ferocious. It will retaliate against any attack made, but dodging or guarding against its counterattack will make it susceptible to staggering. And it looks like we're good keeping ice on, for this enemy at least.
Gotcha! Got you now! No way!
So I'm actually getting my butt kicked right
How you
now.
like this? Do your worst.
Wait, I learned combat in the last game.
Gotcha! You're going down!
Do I have any, like... Let's use Windstorm again.
I tried, my precious. I really did.
Wow. Already a game over screen. They are not fooling around with it. The damage numbers are extremely high in this expansion. It's almost like it expects me to be the level of my end characters from the original game. But we started off fresh, so presumably this will just set me back to the point I was, you know. Okay.
Have no fear. Yuffie's here.
Okay. Sorry, gamers. I know that's super annoying to watch, but the battle just started off so horribly. Like, not the buttons I meant to press type stuff.
Have no fear. Yuffie's here. Get lost.
Alright, what else we got? Assess I still haven't done because this is a new fight.
Got you now. Why me?
This is really hard. I guess let's do
With
this.
the power of his providence. How you like this?
So is that first Wayward Wolf dead?
How you like? No!
I'm not sure I understand what's happening in this fight.
Winter
Right?
comes, and
Oh my god, I'm dead again.
Withers away.
This is actually so difficult. This is actually really extremely difficult. I'm surprised they have a fight with this level of difficulty so soon into the DLC here. Like, they're basically doing my full health bar, or like my full health bar and damage in 2 attacks. So I don't know how I'm supposed to avoid so many attacks that's not just a devastating amount of damage.
Have no fear. Yuffie's here.
Like that like charging attack, I don't know how to avoid that. I'm not sure it is avoidable. I know this is probably really annoying to watch, but I seem to be able to kite these guys, so I'm trying to...
Hey!
just build up some AP so I can actually do damage to them. Because they seem... oh my god, they do so much damage to me. I don't know what to do. I guess I've got level 2 Cure now, so let's do that so I can get the full HP.
What are you waiting for? You're going down! How you like this? Gotcha! You're going down!
Let's use, I assessed them already this time, right? It's all blurring together.
You're gonna get what's coming to you.
Just as a safety measure, because I'm for sure going to win this fight. Okay. I just couldn't remember if I'd actually done that yet or not. Ow, god, that does so much damage. No, I really don't want to die. Please don't let me die.
Get lost!
That freaking charge move is so BS.
Together, Yuffie. Is that all you got?
It can't be avoided, and it does so. It does like half my health of damage every time. Yeah, that. Oh, like dodge doesn't stop that from happening.
We're done here.
As far as I can tell, there's no way to avoid that. It just like homes in on you. Well, whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm past the battle.
Not even a thank you?
Oh. Gamers, you know my one complaint about the original game was I did feel like some of the combat had like a weird difficulty where you had to know exactly what to do for a particular battle in order for it to be possible to succeed. And you know, in hindsight, looking back at my playthrough, a lot of the fights where I struggled, I do feel like it was just because I wasn't doing, you know, wasn't doing this or wasn't doing that I should have been doing. So a lot of it's just, you know, I'm bad at the combat in this game, and I fully acknowledge that. But there are some things that feel really annoying about the combat in this game. Like it still has to do with the fact that I'm bad at the combat, but it's also like annoying for people who are not like experts with a bunch of foreknowledge about the combat. Like if I were to take the time to look up every enemy type and find out like what the game thinks is the best way to deal with that enemy type, I'm sure I'd just cruise through all these battles. But like that wolf enemy, like I don't know what the better approach for that fight would have been to make it like it's just two wolves. It should have been like the easiest fight. It's basically in the tutorial for the Yuffie section of the game. Should have been the easiest fight I've ever encountered, but it was incredibly difficult. Like shockingly difficult. Probably shouldn't have been that difficult. These tunnels are really interesting because these kind of look like tunnels that maybe Avalanche dug. You know what I mean? To get between different sections of Midgar undetected. These don't look like the sort of industrial tunnels that Shinra would do, but then again, I'm now like in some sort of Shinra warehouse, so maybe that's a silly notion. Nice little forced camera view of Midgar, the Midgar skyline. Very notably, Sector 7 plate has not collapsed yet, so this is, I guess, sort of a prequel. I assume taking place either prior to the events of the main game or or alongside, or like in tandem with the events from the main game. Concurrent with the events of the main game is the word I was trying to think of. My guess is it's going to be concurrent, that like the stuff that they're all doing is going to affect what Yuffie's doing, because I think that would be cool narratively, and also like it would explain a lot of the weird Avalanche inserts, like when we're doing the Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse mission to steal the blasting agent from the Shinra warehouse. Suddenly Avalanche is there, and they're like doing their own separate op that just happens to be interfering with ours. So it wouldn't surprise me if like they're on a Yuffie op at that moment. And it would be cool to see that like tie in. For like me to be there with Yuffie and Avalanche and to be like, what the heck is going on the other side of this warehouse? Those aren't our people. And then someone's gonna be like, well, they actually are our people. It's a separatist extremist cell, and Yuffie's gonna be like, they sound like my kind of people. No, I don't freaking know. Sorry, I getting distracted. Wait, is this another? Genova, number 16. Different look about him too, which is cool that they did.
This is too weird. Okay, you got this!
Well, we're on the right trail if Yuffie's theory about those posters is correct. Then we're making good progress. Oh, yo! I don't know if you noticed it, gamers. The reason I'm like freaking out is because when I stepped into this area, it said Scrap Boulevard, which is the sort of like area you go to do side quests and fight enemies. That's right next to the Sector 7 slums. Is she like... Are these posters leading her to 7th Heaven? Yeah, it's straight up, it says I'm in the Sector 7 slums right now. On Scrap Boulevard. And it would... First challenge is an interesting thing to say. But it legitimately looks like this is taking me directly to 7th Heaven. So I guess we will find out where this fits in the timeline, especially if she's going to be interacting with Tifa and Barrett or some stuff. Like, I don't know what this is going to be, actually. I mean, part of me is like, oh, of course she won't be interacting with Tifa and Barrett because they don't meet her until they...
That rotten egg smell's gone. Must have gotten used to it. Way things are going, I'll be working for Shinra next. Nice try, Midgar. I'm talking to myself. City's getting to me.
I wonder if she can claim... There's like a materia in this cave originally. So since we're doing like... well, it is here. That's fun. MP up materia. Not particularly useful for how I plan on playing the Yuffie, but yeah, this is where we went off and fought the like dog super boss at one point. And that's the way out of Scrap Boulevard. The Moogle poster is obviously pointing me in that direction. We're gonna do a complete search of the Scrap Boulevard first. I assume there's probably like one extra enemy encounter I can get if I go this way. Or just some extra crates. Still, you know, worth.
Gotcha.
Oh. Quite a few crates I missed by taking the shortcut. Alright, we're back full circle. But this time, what if instead of going in the cave, I go this way? Aha! Well, I'm gonna have to start, you know, doing that thing that gamers never do, and looking up. Because a lot of these crates I can access on Yuffie just were in places I wouldn't even bother to point my camera before. What? Oh, here we go. Alright, I'm really excited. I have no idea what this is going to be. Clearly, pre-plate falling Sector 7 slum, so I'm excited to get back into this area.
Just come from any monster troubles, or?
That's right, I can handle myself. It's so fun. This is so fun too as this plot line here, because Barrett's so adamant that Avalanche is not working with Wutai and it's not like puppets of the Wutai government, but like they're at least kind of working with Wutai. Like the main Avalanche is doing some joint mission with Wutai. Yuffie called Shinra our mutual enemies or whatever. Yeah, really fun. Some really funny like tongue in cheek if like low key Avalanche is working with Wutai to undermine Shinra.
Monsters have been acting strange since the bombings. Don't go letting your guard down, okay?
Monsters have been acting strange since the bombings. Monsters have been acting strange since the bombings. These reactor bombings have really spooked something. Just wish they wouldn't take it out on us. Sorry, I'm just going to sit here and like listen to some of this dialogue real quick because I'm very curious where we are in the timeline. It sounds like to me.
Since the bombings. Don't go letting your guard down, okay?
Yeah, I won't. I mean, based on the dialogue I just heard, that one of the lines said reactor bombings. Yeah, these reactor bombings have really spooked the fiend population. So that implies that both reactor bombings have already happened, and we're in that space between
Monsters have been acting strange since the
the second reactor bombing and the bombing of the support pillar on the Sector 7 plate. So at this point in the story, Cloud became separated from Tifa and Barrett and all of them, and they heard that there were some people in the Sector 7 slums looking for a man with a gun arm that were hired by Don Corneo, and so Tifa goes to investigate and find out what Corneo knows, and that's where we encounter her with Aerith at that point. But we're somewhere in that in-between times, which means there is a potential for Barrett being here, there is a potential for Tifa being here. Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse are all potentially here.
Just wish they wouldn't take it out on us.
Not gonna be good for any of us if Wutai's got their claws in this.
Yeah, not gonna be good for any of us if Wutai's got their claws in this. Interesting.
They send their ninjas in, we're gonna be in big trouble.
Darn right you are. One of Wutai's ninjas right here.
Blew it up. Easy as you please.
Mako Reactor 5 has been temporarily shut down, and all fires have been successfully extinguished.
So
The situation is under control, and the people of our fair city need not worry about any additional complications. We are in the process of conducting a full forensic investigation.
I'm not going to talk during the cutscene, but obviously we know exactly where we are in the timeline now.
Mako Reactor 1.
Oh, what do we have here? Man, that's gotta be Avalanche. Not bad. Not bad at all. But I can do better.
Yuffie? Yo.
There's our palm. So, you're Avalanche?
I'm Jija. Follow me.
Wait
Alright, new character. Oh, there's Chadley. I knew he'd be here. What a
Why
champ.
didn't you come meet me before?
I figured an elite W agent could find their own way.
I may be elite,
W
but it's
agent.
not like I've ever been to Midgar. And what exactly is a W anyway?
Anyone who lives where you just came from, think of it as a code name.
Uh-huh.
Still can't believe they sent a kid to do this job.
This kid could kick your ass!
Saying you're a fresh face is all.
Oh, don't worry. I know exactly what you're saying.
Give me a break, will ya?
And let you walk all over me?
Alright, so we know exactly where we are in the timeline. So this is where Aerith and I were in the Sector 5 slums, and we saw that broadcast about the bombings on TV.
If these bombings keep up, food prices are gonna go through the roof.
This is some Avalanche contact that's not part of the main story, which makes sense because I'd have some questions if it was any of our known characters. It's interesting they're meeting us here in the Sector 7 slums, but it's not the Sector 7, not the Sector 7 based
Food prices are gonna go through the roof.
Avalanche cell. It's just an Avalanche agent that decided to meet us here, or lead us here and meet us here for some reason.
Just gotta figure out a way to get in.
Like, I can't imagine he's part of Barrett's
Who's to say they don't
cell.
have people in Sector 7 hiding
In
right
fact, I
under
know
our
he's not part of
noses?
Barrett's cell, so it's weird that they're also operating out of Sector 7. I don't know.
Keep up, food prices are gonna go through the roof.
So I imagine we're on some
Can't help
pretty
wondering how big
thick
Avalanche
guardrails
actually
right now,
is.
judging by how the rest of the game goes. But let's just test that a little bit.
Just gotta figure out a way to get in on the action.
Hey, don't want you getting lost.
These bombings keep up. Food
That's
prices
fair.
are
Can I
gonna
talk
go
to
through the
Chadley yet? I cannot. All right, Chadley, I'll be back. Playing some nice reorchestrated main theme of
Ladies are starting to go hungry.
Final Fantasy VII. Ooh! Brother, you really need to let me free roam. Can I just real quick?
Man, just my luck. Dumb game sold out.
Alright, it's across from the beginner's hall. We'll be able to find our way back.
I don't get it. The mission was a success. So why aren't they back yet?
Well, judging from the news, they didn't get caught. They'll turn up.
And when they do, we're gonna treat them to a feast. I can almost taste your pizza now, Jesse.
Shame, since you won't be getting any.
What?
Oh, that's so cool. Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse right there. Right frickin' there. Talking about why aren't they back from the reactor bombing yet. I'm surprised Biggs made it back here this quickly after we had to do the Plan E escape. Although I guess he did head back way ahead of Barrett, Tifa, and Cloud. So cool. I knew they were going to do some cool, like... Or I didn't know, but I had a feeling they would do some cool, like...
Sold out everywhere.
Stories running in parallel, like concurrent narrative thing with the Yuffie expansion, and they're already, like, making me geek out with it. I really like this. We're back in the Sector 7 slums, some familiar sights, some familiar sounds. This is the Sector 7 clinic. Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse.
Just my luck.
Just
Dumb
chilling.
game sold out everywhere.
I love it.
Here we are. Ladies first.
You don't want to introduce me to Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse, the other Avalanche members right here? Maybe I'll introduce myself.
We're remodeling the
Hi, guys.
place. Been living here a while, but that doesn't
My
mean
name's
it has to
Yuffie.
look like
I'm
it.
from Wutai. Now, I know you guys are Avalanche. It's okay. I'll keep it hush-hush. We have, we have mutual enemies and all. And I know you guys are not working for the Wutai government, but let me tell you that I'm here to stick at the Shinra. And I'm sure we can all agree. It's an admirable ambition. I'm sorry, it's just so lovely seeing them all again. Especially now with... Oh, gamers! I do want to talk about this. I actually want to talk about this. Because I just finished editing the end part for the main story of the game. In the end of the game, we see that Biggs is friggin' alive, which is so crazy. But one thing I didn't clock it when I was playing the game, but I did clock it during editing. Jesse's gloves. You see her very unique, like, glove design here? Her gloves are on the table next to where Biggs is laying in that bed above Leaf House. So it's sort of a hint that Jesse also might still be alive, which... Please let her still be alive. That'd be so nice. I'm annoyed that they killed off Wedge after, like, making us go through a whole thing to save him. But if Biggs and Jesse are still alive, if Wedge is the only casualty from the frickin' Arbiters of Fate and their shenanigans, I will be immensely happy. Like, I'll be able to forgive them doing a lot of stuff in Rebirth if part of Rebirth is finding out that Biggs and Jesse are still alive. That's all I have to say about that. So that's we've been shenaniganing. We've been I was gonna say shenaniganing, but that's not a word. Bojangling is the word. Been bojangling quite a bit here, but let's. Oh, they've got so the Moogle weirdly is some sort of symbol of Avalanche, I guess. We got Moogle sitting outside the door here of what I guess is the headquarters for another Sector 7 slum avalanche cell thing, or avalanche point of contact. Esteemed avalanche colleagues is now the main scenario. Avalanche's base is what they're calling this. This is so weird. You see what I mean about the character animations being like just such classic, like they're really doing a good job capturing her personality. Yeah, I mean, so like I'm like geeking out because I love that they brought us back to the Sector 7 slums first thing, and I love that one of the first things we see is Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse discussing the reactor bombing. I love that. But then also I kind of hate it because I kind of hate that there's this like other like Avalanche headquarters that's not Tifa's bar in the Sector 7 slums. That they're like a separatist cell of Avalanche, but they're like 2 doors down from the actual Avalanche HQ. And I think the part that bothers me about it is it's never mentioned in the original game. On not the original game. It's never mentioned in the main story. So it's clearly something they shoehorned later. Like, they did the original story for the original game, and then the developers came up with... I don't know what the timeline is for, like, if they already had this like, expansion pass or expansion pack DLC intermission thing locked and loaded, or if this is something that they developed after the main game as a separate thing. But I think it has to be the latter, and I mean that would be normal game development timeline. But it's very obvious that like Barrett or Tifa would have mentioned that this building was like the Avalanche HQ for like the main Avalanche that they're no longer a part of. It seems like an inconsistency, like a plot hole that this is here. Like, I feel like they could have just as easily put this in some other sector, even a sector we've already visited, like the Wall Market or Sector 5 slums, or even someplace we didn't end up visiting in the original game. Like one of the other sectors would have been cool. But as far as like reusing environments and assets, like I get why we're in one of the sectors we've already explored. It just feels like a plot hole. It's not that big of a deal. It's just weird. I just feel a little weirded out by this being here is all. And maybe they'll try to like retcon in some explanation for why Barrett Cell doesn't even know that this is here. We'll have to see. You obtained a boomerang, new weapon for Yuffie. Well, it looks like this is going to be our crew. Our, like, crew for this game. Yeah, you know, that's something I haven't even thought about, is, like, are they going to give me a party? Or am I going to be just playing as Yuffie with maybe some, like, guest characters fighting alongside me? I don't know. There's certainly no other like main story characters that they could give me in my party. Let's take a look at this new weapon. It does start out with an extra material slot by default, so I think we're almost certainly going to be equipping that. We did, oh no, we don't have. I see. So we should probably continue working on this until we unlock Elemental Ninjutsu, because that's actually such a, like, core part of her moveset, I feel. Let me go ahead and spend these points. See if we've got like another core yet. Oh, we do. Good. I mean, that's fun as like a Yuffie thing. But let's definitely grab that other materia slot. That way, the weapons can at least be on par with each other materia-wise until we get a chance to really switch. Yeah, let's save the game. I'm realizing it's got its own like save slots and stuff, which is actually very nice quality of life. She just starts with a max subversion materia, which is crazy. She also starts with a max synergy materia, which does absolutely nothing unless you have another person in your party. So that communicates to me that we will be getting other party members in this DLC. Let's just give her fire for now, so she has a little bit of, she has some offensive magic to use against humans and stuff. For now, like, I can't think of anything I'd rather have on her. So we're getting some AP on it. Okay, let's meet the gang.
These two are Billy Bob and Polk. And that's Nayo.
Hi. My name is Yuffie, Materia Hunter and Elite Special Forces Operative for the new Wutai government. I have orders to infiltrate Shinra HQ and steal their ultimate materia. To prove to our common enemy that Wutai is not to be trifled with. Members of Avalanche, with your full support, we got this.
Ready to rumble, huh?
You better believe
the speech
it.
she practiced.
So, did you guys meet Sonon yet?
That's cute.
He was supposed to be here.
Yeah, he got in 3 days ago.
He's out on the town as we speak. Really seems
Sana.
to be enjoying it here.
Oh, he does he?
You, got any bags?
As if. Ninjas always travel light. It's like a rule. But I did bring these. Wutai's famous Dachao beans. Eat up. And here you go.
Can you eat these things? Guess you do.
Sheesh, you ninjas are insane.
Do me a favor, Yuffie, and wait here for Sonon. I gotta head out. Your ID should be ready for pickup by now.
Then why don't I join ya?
Nah, I got this. Besides, you reek of trouble.
That she does.
Huh?
She took it literally. I love this. She's so great. They're winning me over with this very quickly. Oh, interesting. A lot of stuff's popping up. I'm gonna just let all the pop-ups happen, and then we'll take a look at our menus and see what the heck. Very cool. Very cool. I already forget the name they gave me, but let's look in our menus here real quick. Not that menu. This menu. Talk to the various members of Avalanche to learn about Midgar. Talk to Billy Bob. Talk to Polk. Talk to Nayo. So I wish I could remember the name, but they basically intimated that someone was sent in advance of Yuffie from Wutai. It almost seemed like a name I recognize as one of the, like, I feel like the name, and that this might just be me being like inappropriate and like racist or something, but I swear that that's one of the names of the like people you face as you climb up the pagoda building to challenge for the Leviathan materia in the original game. If you know, you know. It's a one of the Wutai side quests. But yeah, it sounds like someone was sent in advance of Yuffie, that they're already here, that they're having, you know, they're sort of just kicking back and enjoying themselves while they wait for Yuffie to arrive, so they can, you know, start on the mission in earnest. Someone Yuffie knows. It sounded like she was a little annoyed and somewhat amused that they're sort of messing around town and not being serious about the job. I loved her, like, she had the rehearsed speech that she gave to, like, the thin air when she first fell into the slums, but there was no one there to receive her speech. And as soon as she found Avalanche, she busted it out again with the materia juggling and all. Very funny. I love the nut gag. Where that I felt that in my own teeth, like, ouch, don't tell me I have to chew with my molars if you give me something like that, because dang. Give me a nutcracker or something. Having followed ZG to Avalanche's base, Yuffie meets the rest of the organization. Alright, let's talk to everyone. That feels pretty low stakes. We'll start with the girlie over here, of course.
You must be tired from your trip. Why don't you get some rest?
With all the noise in this city? Impossible. How about you tell me where in the Shinra building they're keeping that materia instead? Don't hold out on me now. I know you know.
Actually,
she's like, I want intel now.
I kind of don't. At least, not an exact location. All I know is that Shinra, for most purposes, treats materia as a weapon. Which means the Advanced Weaponry Division probably deals with it. And since that's in the basement...
I see.
Yeah, I think we're going
So,
exactly into
Shinra
that room
hides
where
its
we saw
top secret
Scarlet
materia in the basement.
during that cutscene.
You won't have to wait much longer, my precious. I promise.
Just be careful, will you? Please? Oh yeah, you should introduce yourself to Billy Bob. He knows a thing or two about the Shinra building.
Very cool. Cool stuff going on here. So what if you, I was just looking at her outfit. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to bother you, dear. I just wanted a better view. She's got a really interesting outfit design. It's like this, like, half shirt thing where she has it, like buckled to her pants. Like, it's like a shirt and tie slash suspenders thing. That this is one of those designs where I wonder if that green undershirt was always part of it, or if they like decided to make it a little more PG afterwards. But she's like, this is really good. Like, it's like it strikes me as like an all business type outfit. Like, she's ready to do combat in that outfit, loose fitting like clothing. a little bit of like mild protection, and then she's got those two pouches, those two like substantial pouches on the front of the skirt, which is very cool. I was trying to see if there was any pouches in the back. I think it's just those two in the front. It's just an interesting character design is all. So she told me to talk to Billy Bob, so we'll make that the last thing we do. Let's meet you.
You look kind of nervous.
I just want to make sure I have the plan down pat. You know, like how to get up top and all that.
Well, if you had an ID, you'd normally just take the train up there. But with all the commotion going on, that's not really an option. Security's on high alert. If you ask me, your best bet is to sit tight and wait for things to settle down some.
Sit tight, but I want to go now.
Be my guest then. Go get killed.
Harsh.
If you haven't introduced yourself to Billy Bob, you should. He's got some intel you might want to hear.
Okay.
Yeah, so both other NPCs were like, the main NPC to advance your story is Billy Bob. There are the posters. So I was, the other reason I want to talk about her outfit, which I'll get back to in a second. See, they've got the Avalanche flag here on the wall. Like, anyone who breaks in here is gonna have no doubt that they've found Avalanche's secret headquarters. I also noticed this, which has a lot of cool detail on it. This image here looks to me like the main entrance of the Shinra building, just by the layout. They've got a lot of notes and stuff here. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to read what's on the post-it notes because it's very small and kind of dark in this corner. But the other thing I noticed about her uniform during the cutscene specifically, you can't really see it now that we're out of it. Oh, you kind of can. She's got a little patch on her shirt. And it's hard to see now that we're not in a cutscene. You can see the SO pretty clearly. But there's an A, and it's like the red Avalanche, like Anarchy A. So I think she has a patch that basically says like Avalanche Special Officer or Secret Operative, or whatever you want to imagine SO stands for. Which is like, so like she's wearing like an Avalanche uniform is all I'm saying, which is kind of weird because they're like a terrorist organization. So I mean, like, not something to advertise with a patch on your shirt, but you do you, girl. I guess she stays in the headquarters all the time, so she doesn't like, they're going to come in here and see this poster, so she's like, oh, might as well wear the patch as well. I don't see a patch on these guys, but let's talk to Billy Bob and see if he's wearing a patch.
My teeth.
You're welcome. So the materia I'm looking for is in the Shinra building,
You're
right?
welcome.
And where is that exactly?
Ignorance truly is bliss, huh?
What did you just say?
Oh, didn't mean to offend you. Of course, you probably knew this already, but there's a whole other city built on the plate above us. Shinra building's right in the middle. You can't miss it.
Oh, that one. Why didn't you say so?
Okay. Let's do the rounds again, see if there's any new dialogue.
Sonan's still not back? Must be in Walmart
Sonan.
then.
What's Walmart?
Walmart.
Let's just say it's a place for people with mature tastes.
Mature tastes.
There's lots of different establishments. It's
Now you
kinda
looks
hard
very
to
young
explain.
as well. It's in the face
No,
mostly.
I think I get it.
She looks maybe
Like
about
bars
Yuki's
filled
age.
with smoke so thick you can't even see, and drinks so bitter you want to spit them right back out. Where everyone gets drunk and complains about how kids just don't understand the value of hard work. They'll be the death of society.
I love her.
How can they not see that they're the ones destroying it? Wutai's got a place like that, where grown-ups drink their lives away. It's called the Happy Turtle.
Interesting.
Yeah,
There's
Happy
a
Turtle
Happy Turtle in
mentioned.
Midgar as well.
Huh?
I don't know where exactly because I've never actually been, but I do see their flyers from time to time.
You do, huh?
I think it's in the Shinra headquarters.
They're taking
Yeah, I didn't
down
see any of the
Midgar
Happy
one
Turtle
citizen at a
posters.
time.
My first playthrough.
I salute you, Happy Turtle.
Come to think of it, there's a man who goes around putting up flyers for the bar. People call him Old Snapper, and he doesn't dress like your average Midgar male. Might be from Wutai.
I gotta find him. Man deserves some DeChow beans.
That's cool. We got a whole new thing from talking to her again. By the way, this whole expansion, I expect it to be the Yuffie redemption arc. Gamers, I have a confession to make. In the original game, I was never a big fan of Yuffie. She was very much a comic relief character. But the way she was written in the original game, like the way they're reimagining her here is perfect is exactly what I hoped. Like it's clearly what the kind of personality they were going for in the original game. But she ends up coming off just very bratty and very, very selfish and self-centered in the original game. I think she only gets like one line in the entire game where she even hints at maybe caring what happens to other people. And she very infamously steals all your party's materia as soon as you land on Wutai Island, and F's off with it, and you have to like track her down through a very annoying gimmicky sequence to get your materia back from her. All the while, like the whole way you're like making your way to Wutai after you land on its shores, you have to fight a bunch of enemies and stuff with no materia because she has stolen all of your materia. It's a whole thing that happens in the original game, and it makes it difficult to like her because that's freaking annoying. And I've never truly forgiven her for putting me through the stress that put me through the first time I played the game. And then just like all of her dialogue in the original game, it's all very self-centered, and like she seems to never give a shit about anything but herself. Already in this game, like she cared enough to like check on those reunion folks and stuff like that. Like it seems to me in the original game that they were trying to give her this sort of quirky, like a roguish personality, sort of like, you know, mischievous, chaotic neutral type personality, you know, maybe chaotic good personality type at times. But I feel like they sort of fell short of being able to achieve that characterization in the original game. I feel like she just sort of comes off bratty more often than not. So when I heard that she was the focus of the expansion here, I was very much looking forward to getting sort of a redemption for her character. They're knocking it out of the park like they have with this whole game so far. It's really coming through that she's just a mischievous, impish sort of character, you know, a chaotic but lovable character. Like they're doing a good job with that characterization in this game so far. So, big fan of that, and I'm looking forward to Yuffie being one of my favorite Final Fantasy VII characters by the time we're done with this intermission, if you will. Let's just keep talking to this character until she has repeat dialogue, because that was really interesting, the last thing she said.
Getting here must have been quite a journey. Still can't believe you came all this way on your own. So the Happy Turtle's from Wutai, huh? I never knew. Old Snapper's a character. You'd like him. Getting here must have been quite a journey.
Alright, she has quite a bit of dialogue, but we did hit repeats. Let's try him.
You look about ready to die of boredom. Want to play Fort Condor?
Fort Condor?
I should have known. It hasn't been out long, so there's no way you W's would have heard of it.
Yes I have. And what's more, I'm awesome at it. I'll whoop you so hard you'll wonder if you ever knew the rules.
For my benefit, then. Let me go over them.
Interesting. So they're giving us the Fort Condor minigame before actually reaching Fort Condor. There's a whole Fort Condor minigame thing in the original game. They've turned it into sort of like a, I don't know, you know, all the modern Final Fantasy games like to or all the modern RPGs like to include like Gwent or like, you know, like some in-universe game that you can play with people and challenge different characters at, which I think is what this is. I kind of was not prepared to get a whole minigame tutorial right now, especially one as complicated looking as this, but let's just do it. Hopefully it won't be too involved. Fort Condor is a board game where you employ units and materia to destroy your opponent's headquarters. Before play begins, let's select a loadout. You can select what board to use, which will determine the number of ATB charges and materia available to you, along with the units you wish to deploy. Check what units and board your opponent plans to use, and adjust accordingly. The opposition's board and unit loadout is displayed on the right. Each unit has a weakness that can be exploited for massive damage. Therefore, keep in mind which units your opponent is using when selecting yours. You can edit your board or units at the moment, so press A to start. Oh, you can't edit your board or units at the moment, so press A to start. Okay. Starter board. Fair. So this is just a tutorial, but it's like I can be a little more, you know, strategic later. I guess, okay. Sure. When the game begins, both you and your opponent will each have 3 bases, a headquarters, and 2 outposts. To win the match, you must either destroy your opponent's headquarters or have more bases left standing when the timer runs out. Units will automatically march forward and engage enemies once they have been deployed. Each unit has an ATB cost required to place it on the board. Your ATB charges, which refill over time, can be viewed at the top of the screen. Right, okay. Press A to deploy a unit. Move the cursor to the spot you wish to deploy a unit, and then press A to begin selecting the units you want to use. To change the drop location, press cancel and reselect. Okay. So I'm just like, this is, you know, I'm just using the old in the original game, in this mini game from the original game. It's very much like this. There's 3 like types of units, and they all have like weaknesses, and it doesn't matter. You know what? I don't know why I'm even going into it. But you can see underneath the top where it shows the timer, and then tactical mode, and it shows like ranged is strong against defense, so that's why I put those 2 ranged over there to deal with their defense guy. And then this is an attack guy here, so I'll be throwing a strong defensive unit here like a riot trooper. Materia allows you to use powerful spells during a match. Press LB to select a location to cast your magic. Once you've made your decision, press A to unleash the attack. Offensive spells work differently in Fort Condor in that they do not deal elemental damage. Instead, each spell has its own unique attack pattern. Spells can only be used once per battle, so knowing when and where to cast them is key. What I wonder about the spells is, can I use them... Looks like I can use them on the enemy bases. So we'll do that. I think the units I've deployed can handle what they're up against so far. I'm going to go ahead and drop a security officer here. Oh, I see. This takes 3 ATB for guard dog. Maybe I'll wait on the guard dog. Let's try this materia thing. There, I used it on their tower. And now let's throw like a guard dog here to really get into the attack right away. Same with, let's deploy a security officer here. I mean, I feel like we're kicking butt right now, right? It doesn't cost me money to deploy these like in the original game, so I'm just like, I see no reason I wouldn't just spam units, you know? Alright, so we need Riot Trooper. Are these enemy turrets? They might be. Get Grenadier and... or at least Grenadier out here. Alright, we won. My reward is Sentry Gun Prototype and Condor Coin ×1. Ooh, a currency that we earn for winning these. Interesting. And I guess like a new unit
Yuffie,
type I
how'd you
can
do
use
that?
in the game.
Totally kicked my ass.
Told you I would.
You didn't lose on purpose? Wow.
Well, if you're looking for a challenge, the Undercity's got no shortage of serious players.
Figured it would
I've
be
kinda
something
got
like
better
that.
things to do.
Sure about
No,
that?
we'll be playing
Word
that
is,
at
if you
every
beat the
convenience.
Grandmaster, you can win some serious cash. Materia, too.
Ooh,
Materia?
you just said her magic
That's
word.
right. But you should know, the hardcore competitors won't give you the time of day till you've proven yourself.
Whatever. Bring it on.
Sorcerer Board 1 obtained, Heli Trooper, Vanguard obtained. You can now something, too much stuff flashing on my screen all at once. But I assume it said something to the effect of you can now challenge people at a certain level of skill.
Hey,
If I
you
talk
up
to
for
him
a round
again,
of Fort Condor?
to a Fort Condor tutorial match, no, that's fine.
You sure?
No, that's fine. I understand it quite well. It's very, very easy to pick up. Thank you. Let's talk to you again.
You know about the VR combat simulation module, right?
Huh?
I do.
Of course I do. Why wouldn't I?
Yeah, why wouldn't I?
It's that thing that stimulates modulation.
Hmm? Kinda.
She's so
It's a
cute.
machine that puts you in a virtual world where you can practice fighting all you want. There's even a portable version of it. Guy around the corner has one.
Uh-huh.
Hardly ever see technology that cutting edge
Sadly.
down here. So what do you say? Want to try it?
I really don't have time to be playing around with some stimulator. But just to be polite, I guess I'll take it for a spin.
That's my
The
girl.
guy's name is Chadley. He's over by the
Chadley, I
neighborhood
knew
watch.
it.
If you ever feel like some virtual training, I'm sure he'd be happy to help.
I'm sure he would.
All this talking's giving me a headache. I'm gonna go do some recon.
I won't stop you. Just don't go too far, okay?
Alright, recon time. Let's just take a look real quick at... Do some recon while awaiting Sonan's return. And it's called Scout Out Sector 7. So it looks like we're going to get up and actually have some agency and be able to look around Sector 7, do some side quests and stuff. Talk to Chadley, who can be found near the Neighborhood Watch's headquarters. Find Old Snapper, a man who goes around town posting flyers for the Happy Turtle. And mastering Fort Condor, defeat the Fort Condor Grandmaster to receive both money and materia. Excellent. Let's go and head up. I'm just gonna probably, I'm probably gonna be ending the part soon, because we've well established ourselves.
You ever heard of that Fort Condor game?
I have, yeah, just now. First things first.
Where the hell all these sold out everywhere?
Freaking knows. Look, a Moogle! Kupo Kupo!
That's all it is talk.
Look, a Moogle,
Kill
Kupo
those
Kupo.
fancy bastards and slum
Bomb
it
one
down.
reactor, bomb them all. Whatever. Makes no difference down here.
Undercity hardly uses
Oh,
any
look, it's
power.
Kyrie here in Sector 7. That's fun. I bet they're going to bring back every side character that they're allowed to. Like Kyrie, I bet we're going to get some Angel of the Slums. We're for sure going to get Merle. Especially considering where we are right now. Haven't seen you around here before looking for a place to crash, he said.
Okay, everyone, listen up. Time for Stamp, the loyal little helper. Bow wow, I'm Stamp, the good boy who never stops helping. Captain's given me a very important mission, to buy bread for tonight's dinner. So with his super duper nose, Stamp went into town to sniff out a bakery. He went a sniff sniff here and a sniff sniff there. Even finding milk, sausage, and cake didn't distract him.
Here a sniff, there a sniff, everywhere a sniff sniff.
Using his trusty nose, Stamp was able to find the best, most yummiest bakery in the whole city. And from that bakery, he picked out the best, most yummiest smelling loaf of bread. Thinking about how pleased the captain would be, Stamp went trotting back to base, wagging his tail and singing a happy song.
Are you going to
On
sing
the road
now?
home, he came across a Moogle crying all by himself. What's wrong? Stamp asked the forlorn little fellow. I'm so hungry, I haven't eaten in ages, Kupo, the Moogle sniffled. Never fear, Stamp's here, and I know just how to help. So Stamp gave the crying Moogle his loaf of bread. Thank you, Kupo, the Moogle exclaimed, his palm bouncing excitedly. Then Stamp waved goodbye and returned to base. When he got there, he went straight to the captain and told him what had happened. The captain was very proud of Stamp. Helping that Moogle was the right thing to do. Who's a good boy? The captain laughed as he gave Stamp a good scratch behind the ears. And Stamp let out a happy bark, for he knew that he was the good boy. The end.
Yay!
That's all for today. Did everyone enjoy that?
I know I did. Look at all these cats. We're in the kitty cat alley here.
Real cute.
Oh, thank you. That's sweet of you to say. Could you help me? I'm looking for something. I thought this was the right place, but...
Hi there, Moogle. Are you here for the story?
What do you mean I'm in the way? I'm so out of the way. Aha! Warding materia. Ooh, okay. That's not barrier though, right? I need to remind myself what that actually does. Oh, reduces debuff duration. Yeah, it's kind of a weird one. New addition to the materia system. Didn't use that at all.
You're in the way.
In the way of what?
Okay, everyone, listen up. Time for Stamp, the loyal little helper. Bow wow. I'm Stamp, the good boy who never stops helping.
Apparently
Captain's
we're
given
getting
me
another
a very
story, so.
important mission to buy bread for tonight's dinner. So with his super duper nose, Stamp went into town to sniff out a bakery. He went a sniff sniff here and a sniff sniff there.
All right,
Even
sniff sniff
finding
here and a
milk,
sniff sniff
sausage,
there.
and
Here,
cake
sniff there,
didn't
sniff.
distract him.
I'm surprised these kids are tolerating her telling the same story again, but I guess if you really love the story, you never get enough of it. So we're obviously at this juncture here where it's side quest time, right? We're in the Sector 7 slums. We got some time to kill before our other Wutai contact returns to base. So we're going to go around the Sector 7 slums doing side quests. Kyrie obviously has a side quest to give us. She's actually got a weird symbol above her head, so maybe she's just wants to play Fort Condor with us. But either way, we're going to pick up here in the next part and get into exploring the Sector 7 slums again from a new perspective. Thank you all for watching. I'm really looking forward to this, and I hope you all are too. I'll see you all in the next part.